What it is out there, man. What's going on? The Fermi, Kansept, Burchtree. Yeah, Burchtree Blades Collaborative. It's a design from Burchtree. Yeah, wow. This is really, what's that logo looking like? Yeah. It's the Fermi, and this is in titanium, and it's in 20 CV, okay, blade, and this is that Mars, I think this is Mars Valley. I think it's Mars Valley. Is it Mars Valley? Tell me it is, please. Yes, it is. Mars Valley carbon fiber, the Fermi, Burchtree Designs, 3.1-inch blade, fat carbon, because fat is where it's at, man. And you know what? It's got ambidextrous thumb studs. You can kick it. And you know what? Let's pick it up a little bit so I can move it around under the camera without it, half of it disappearing. You know what? It's not contoured scales. But guess what? I like it. Anyhow, I kind of like it flat. You know what? Because with the carbon, fat is where it's at. But with the knife handles, flat is where it's at. So flat and fat are where it's at on this one, and it is. It's a great design. Burchtree, Michael Birch. What was the knife with Spyderco? Yeah, he's a custom knife maker, and he's ground blades with a bunch of people. With Gustavo, right? Cacchini, GTC knives and stuff. Even though GTC's down in South America, whatever. I think he had a picture on his Instagram where he got together with him and spent a day, whatever, doing. So, but he has beautiful custom-made knives. Yeah, it would be nice to have one. And he's got some nice stuff. Okay. But, for him to do this, I think maybe we should appreciate this more than you might otherwise, because this guy is really talented. And so, God, where? I did pull up, this is his page, and he's got almost 30,000, Ozark. Now, how come I never went over there when I was living up in Northwest Arkansas for a little while at least? Currently not taking orders. But, there's the Fermi in all its loveliness. And you know what? They did it in the Tenables. And that's the Tenables version. Okay, so, like this, okay? They did it in the Tenables version as well. So now, if you don't want to spend the big bucks, which are really not big bucks, comparatively, right? Boy, this is coating on the blade or something. I thought I wiped this down once before. But this is 14C. And then just, you can get different variants, okay? Different handle colors and stuff like that with the Tenables. But this is, Burchtree, the Fermi, etc., etc. This is Burchtree, the Fermi in premium. So you want premium, you want regular. They're obviously the same size, etc., like that. So the fact that you can get it with the Tenables, and here's what theirs says. Yeah, black, titanium, something, TICN. I'll have to look that up. I can't recall off the top of my head what that means, what that coating is. But ivory white G10, 3.1. Okay, it's the same. Yeah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. So, what do you think? Yeah, that's not too shabby. Now, we'll talk about this one on another video, actually. So that's why I've got it sitting around here, because I know I was going to work on that. Now, let's talk about Mr. Premium guy, because it's a chunk in the hand. It feels like that. 12.6, 0.49, so no, it's not chunk that way. 0.13, it's 3.3 millimeters. That's not overly heavy duty on the blade stock. And 3.1, it's obviously not too long. Well, there's through, okay, so we bring it down here, it's more like 3.35. So it just depends on, the bolster dives all the way inward here. And then you got a recurve on that blade, so congratulations. I hope you can sharpen that. And 7.25, although you know what? Overall length, 7.25. You know what? You may not, this may be more of a pretty looking knife that you just show around, and maybe you use one of your other ones for all your cutting tasks. But it never hurts to learn how to sharpen, recurve. It's the same as anything else. It's just the rod. You have to get a different setup, to do the sharpening. Or at least, yes, that's the way I do it. And I don't like to do that very often. It's like 30% on here. Yeah, interference. And, that was another thing they were talking about on their thing. If I pull my crazy paperwork on this. And here's some of the variants, by the way. Oh, you want to get the expensive one with the Moku tie thing? And this and this and this. Okay, so I thought the Mars Valley, that really spoke to me a little bit more than whatever. Okay, $219.89. If you find it on White Mountain LTK, gives you 10% off. So that's what? $21 or almost $22 off. So it's under $200 all of a sudden, right? Okay. Don't complain. About the designer. Wow. I don't know that much about him. I mean, on his Instagram, it's interesting to look through and see all the knives. And it's really about the knives. There are a few shots of, I think, his kids and, family members, this and that, and other people that he meets and hangs out with at the knife shows. CPM or 20 CV or Damascus with recurve. Okay. Titanium pocket clip. And then they were talking about this lock mechanism. Well, basically it's a liner lock. So they're not having to do a cutout in the handle as they do on traditional frame locks, etc. Better aesthetics. And I agree with that. Okay, so 7.33, 3.1, that's what they're saying it really is, okay, to them. But, I mean, it depends on how you line it up and measure it. Okay, now, I just failed that finger flick, didn't I? But it's not a flipper. It's not a front flipper. It just flicks out. Now, if you want to talk about aesthetics, okay, that's fine, because that's what you're doing here, right? You're helping the aesthetics by not cutting the actual frame of the knife, okay? So it does look a lot better like this than it would if it was cut. Flip it over, looks the damn same. Nice. Fit and finish looks really nice. These corners are turned. It's like a bead blasted look. Really nice, very smooth, very nicely done. And, oh yeah, it's centered. Kicks right open. You got a little choil area up there. Not really so much for go forward as it is just for sharpening's sake and other things like that. But, okay. And, oh, yeah, by the way, grab my old, just a piece of paper. I mean, a small piece of paper. Wow, you know what? That's, yeah, whew, I caught that recurve in there. And it really just went right through it. Wow. Okay. So the recurve area is very, very sharp as well. So, okay. Yeah, it's good and sharp, and this needs to get thrown away. But, yeah. Kick it down. Nice little drop. Kind of hydraulic here. And, I haven't taken it apart and done anything, so I haven't played with the pivot. And so this is the way it came out of the box, which ain't really bad. I don't mind this at all. Sometimes I like it to not be so guillotine-ish, and I can just kind of do the little hydraulic helper, just like give it a little bit of like that and let it drop. No blade play or lock rock on this. It's solid there. Stone wash all over the place, for sure. So, but I mean, at a 7.3 overall length, 3.1 inch blade, at least to here it is. Okay, so it should be very carryable. It's where's my little scale, because I mean it's not a lightweight leader, that's for sure. Hold on, let's put it in here. Yeah, 4.87. I mean that's an ounce heavier than my full-size PM2, which is 8.25. I mean, this is 7.3, so this is an inch longer overall, and this is an ounce lighter. Okay, so okay, it's got some weight on it for what it is, right? Oh, did I ever kick over to grams for you? Here's ounces, and here's grams, and 138 grams. Okay, so no. I mean, when it gets down towards 100 grams, you know you got a fairly lightweight knife going on. But 138, no, you're approaching 5 ounces. It's, yeah, okay. But no, but it does feel quality because of that. And this insert here, that's good. That's good. It's pretty seamless. Kick that over. Yeah, that feels pretty good as well. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like the design. This is different than some of them. God, now I still can't remember. It's driving me crazy. Now, I know by now in this video I already put the name of the knife by Michael Birch underneath. But, okay. But that he did with Spyderco. That everybody was chasing. No, was that the bomb? The something? Oh, God, yeah. But, oh, well. So... and I had one, and I don't have one, and that would be one to have kept, really. But you get a custom one from him, and that'd be awesome as well. So, this one, though, yeah, swedge coming down here. Yeah, I mean, there's very little not to like about this knife. I like it all the way around, really. Here's where you get your little paperwork, and then there's a microfiber cloth in here. And then here's your pouch where, you know, the knife comes in plastic, and then they tuck it into this pouch, and they put it in this box, and they put this on top, and they slide this together, and it's really solid. It's really a solid box here, absolutely. But I mean, the design flow looks pretty. Everything looks really good. Blade to handle length looks adequate. It's just a good looking knife. What do you think? You can make your comments below, but as far as I'm concerned, and the fact that Tenables is coming out, you know, and doing something in the real light budget range, which is what? $49.89. Now, if you catch it on White Mountain, then you could get it for what, $45 after discount. Okay, and there's different colors to that. So make your choice. But you know what? You got choices here, and that's the good thing about today's knife world, knife marketplace, is you got choices, and you've got designs, collaborative designs from some really nice custom knife makers that are highly sought after, and yet these are so affordable, okay? All right, take care, my friends. We are Love Them Knives, and you guys, stay sharp.